guys, it's Erin from Ditch with Florals. Today I am making a template for burning some holes in the landscape fabric that I need to fill out the rest of the field. I've already done everything except for the last three. I have to burn new holes for that. And generally I use 9-inch spacing for almost everything. There's just a few things that I don't, like stock and sunflowers. I use 6-inch spacing. For amaranth and cosmos, I use 12 or 18-inch spacing. But for almost everything else, it's going to be 9-inch. So I'm just going to flip the camera around. I'm sure you saw some of the how I got there just before this, but I just want to show you how I did the math to get there. It's not super complicated. It doesn't need to be, and it doesn't need to be perfect. It's just, this is what I do. It works for me. And once I walk you through this a little bit, I will cut out the holes and then go burn some fabric. So it's a two foot by 4 foot by 4 foot piece of cardboard. What I did just to start, I found the center, the 24 inches, and I just drew a line straight up the middle. And then, because I know, and now you'll know, that for 9-inch spacing on this amount of space, I'm going to get 3 in one row and 2 in the other. It's a 9-inch space from here to here, here to here, and here to here. So just from my experience, I know that it's going to be 3 on one row and 2 on the next. So I drew one line down the middle, just so I had my center point, and then I took this 2 foot section and I broke it into thirds, and 24 divided by 3 is 8. So I split it in to 8-inch sections. This is 8 inches here, 8 inches here, and just drew lines up. So I had my area marked. Then I took from this bottom line, which is the 2 foot mark, the total length 2 foot. I had these 2 lines, so I knew that right on this corner I was going to have one hole. And then there's going to be one right here on that center line. So I took from this point up 4.5 inches, because it's going to be, that's half of 9 inches. So I put a hole here. And then I did the same thing going the other way. It's 9 inches here. So, excuse me, it's not 9 inches. It's the 8 inches, just shy of 8 inches. And then, if you saw it, I did this fancy little find your center bit. I had my stick rule. Hang on a second. I had my stick rule. I set it on the edge right here on this known circle at 9 inches. And then I went to the end and I did this number to find the edge. That's going to be 9 inches. And where it crossed this line that we already drew, I knew that's where it was going to be the center for the next hole. And I did the same thing over here. Now, the easy part is once you get those and you know how far it's going to be, here it's always going to be 9 inches from the bottom to this one, 9 inches from the bottom to this one, 9 inches from the bottom to this one. So from there, once I had those first 3, once we had those first 3, it's real easy to just go 9 inches up from each of them in each row, and then you have a grid that's 9 by 9 inches apart in all directions between each hole. I know that was probably ridiculously complicated, but really it doesn't have to be perfect. If you just center your holes and mark them 9 inches apart going up the middle, and then you go about 8 inches to the one side of it and 4.5 inches down from the center of that other hole, and mark there and go 9 inches up, and then just back and forth on that. It's really simple. Once you do it, it's pretty easy. Sorry if that was terribly complicated. So now I'll just cut out my holes like I said. I'll line the edges with foil, because I know I should probably be doing this out of sheet metal or wood or something that it's more durable. But I have a whole bunch of cardboard on hand, and I have the the foil. So I'm just going to do this. I don't need to do this very often, once every couple of years. So it's really easy for me to just make the template and then go run it down and burn some holes. Well, she isn't pretty, but she'll work. All the foil does is protect the cardboard so I don't burn it. So I think we're all set up. I've got my fabric laid out and my template laid down. So the fabric that I use is a DeWitt Pro. It's 6 feet wide, but I only put my holes in within the 4 foot measure. Each one of these lines is a foot wide. So we walk through all this. I line up the center line on the yellow center line of the fabric. You can see that. Then I literally just burn the holes. I do stand on it to hold it in place. And that's it. So I'll just burn it all the way down, create a straight line. I'll burn off when we get to about the 40 foot mark, because that's how long my beds are. And then I'll do it one more time, and that should be it. We should have enough to cover the entire field. And then it's just a matter of getting everything else planted. I've been waiting for this day for, oh geez, it feels like 6 months. So we're gonna get after it, get it done, and then be ready to plant probably Sunday. Tomorrow is Thursday, so I have some bouquets, some special order bouquets that I need to put together. And then Friday is going to be just get ready for the market. Saturday is obviously the market. It's supposed to rain again. It's so sad. And then Sunday should rain again still, but I will be out here planting like crazy, getting it all in, because I don't have any more time. It's May 1st today. So it's time to go. All right, so I'm just going to set up a camera. I will film a bit of this, and then that'll be it. Okay guys, you just watched this one get done. I found some fabric that was hidden in the shed, so I've got this one done. I found some 12-inch too that's up for that first row. So I just have to do that one more time. I won't torture you with watching me do it again. But yeah, it's time. The season is about to explode. I just need to get the rest of these filled, and you'll see that in the next couple videos, I'm sure. And then yeah, it's time to just maintain, help them grow, keep them fertilized, keep them watered, and just wait for all the beauty to come. I'm so glad you guys are here. If you like this, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and then I'll see you guys in the next video.